Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be talking about my tackle warehouse order and experience. If you're wondering why I sound a little bit different, I'm sure there's different people from around the world watching this particular video. I'm actually from Australia, so hence the awesome accent. I'm an international buyer, okay, so I placed an order from the US to Australia, North Queensland, Australia, to be more accurate, and yeah, just going to go through a bit about my experiences with that and show you some of the lures, of course, I ordered as well. So first of all, this isn't an unboxing. I have received this order about a week back. I have had a chance to use a lot of these lures, so I do apologise for the guys that obviously like to see an unboxing. That's not going to be happening today, but I'll certainly just show you through yeah, the different ones that I've gotten to have a quick chat to you about. And I'm going to keep this video short, hopefully under about 20 minutes. Okay, so got a lot to go through, so we'll start off with the free sticker. Thanks guys from Tackle Warehouse. You get that free sticker once you place an order over a certain amount of dollars. So first off, that's my receipt that they send you as well. Now I did pay, like I said, I'm an international buyer. I did pay via PayPal. You can either pay by PayPal or with a credit card. I just found PayPal was going to be the most suitable method. Okay, but they did actually ask for a bit of information on the email that they sent me before they even started to put my order together. On their side, they wanted me to print this three-page declaration just stating that I am the one that's paying for it, and they got me to sign it and things like that, a couple of details, initial a couple of things. Just standard security checks, so making sure that it really is me that's placing the order. So I print that out, and then you got to sign it, and then you pretty much got to scan this back and then send it back to them. All right. So along with that, once I'd done that, I actually found that they did send me another email just to say, look, can you give us a copy of your photo ID? So I just got my camera phone out, started taking a couple of snaps of my license and my passport. They only asked for one, but I just sent both of them anyways. And yeah, it was all good. They started to put the order together on let's have a look here, on the 6th of November. And it actually came to me, it actually got delivered to North Queensland, which, I'm not in the capital city, about 4 days after that date. So it only took about 4 days, international delivery. So that was really, really impressive. I think they've done it with FedEx. So, all right, let's get straight to it, guys. So, first off, it's going to be your Black Dog Bait Shellcracker G2. This particular bait has been reviewed by Keeping It Real Fishing. I'm not sure if Kevin Bullington has done a review on this particular bait, but you should check out those channels, guys. Kevin Bullington and Keeping It Real Fishing, and also another guy named Colby Pearson. Really awesome reviewers, good information, and yeah, check out their channels. I'll put them in the details below there under the video. So yeah, real wholesome bait, like real tough bait, big split rings, big hooks, just all around. It is a type of wake bait, but you can certainly, on the box here it says cover bumping, cranking, and waking as well. So yeah, you can certainly do all three of those things. Yeah, it's got a really cool swimming action to it. This particular color that I got was so if you can see there in the top corner is the bluegill, the bright bluegill. I didn't get the ghost. I decided to go with yeah, just straight out your bluegill, the bluegill color. Okay, so that's the first one. And the cool thing about ordering from Tackle Warehouse is that you're going to be getting a lot of lures that I found certainly in Australia it's a bit more difficult to get these sort of lures, like whether it be even on eBay or different avenues. I just found like Tackle Warehouse had a whole heap of, they just got heaps of crap there for you to buy, like heaps of things. So yeah, it's a good place to get all your fishing needs. This next lure is going to be the Megabass Ice Slide 135. Megabass did come out with the 185 initially. I just found that the 135, which is 135 mils, is more suited to my fishing needs. Certainly the species that I'll be chasing, this is a real, you know, this is the perfect size that I'd be wanting to go with. Lots of detail in all your Megabass lures. But yeah, this particular bait is a type of, it's a glide bait. So it pretty much glides side by side like that through the water. So yeah, they've become pretty popular, glide baits in America. So yeah, I just wanted to check this one out, and this is definitely one of your better ones. You know, there's a couple of brands out there that make some real cool ones. I think Gancraft is one. Yeah, there's a few that make really nice glide baits. So this is the packaging. That's what it comes in. And yeah, this particular color is, if I can find it, would be just straight out GG Bass. Yeah. GG Bass. Okay. Alright, so moving on to the next one. We're going to move into lipless crankbaits now, or as in America, you guys call it the rattle traps. So this one here is the Lucky Craft LV 500 GP. It is my first lipless crankbait that has a spinning blade on it as well. So I could have went with a couple of different models. I'll be ordering some of the other models actually, the RTOs and things like that. But just for my first order, I just thought I'd grab one of these guys because it did have that, yeah, the spin blade on it as well. Like I said, I don't have a lipless crankbait that's got one there on it at the moment. Yeah, Lucky Craft, real awesome brand. It's got, you know, they've got really nice finishes and they're well built products. Yeah, top tier brand. So here's the packaging for you. It does say LV 500 GP there, and this particular color I believe is the Flake Happy Gill, which I don't really know what that means, but I'm sure it's going to do a good job for me though. Alright, so the next one's going to be your Megabass Vibration X Rattling. So Vibration X Rattling, this is the packaging. When they say rattling, they mean like rattle in. So that's, yeah, so this is not the silent version. Bit of information on the bait back there. And this particular color is the GG Gill. Alright, I've had a chance to use this, and I'll be doing more in-depth reviews on a lot of these products here, and a lot more of the lures that I do have, so stay tuned to check them out. Next one's going to be your yo-zuri 3DB Prism. So the 3DB series from yo-zuri are these like real sick prism looking holographic baits that, you know, as light hits them, they've got like a certain look to them. They got a really nice design. Yeah, and all your 3DB lures have got something called the wave motion, which is, got my little pointer here. So this is the grooves for that wave motion technology, and on the back of the box it explains a bit about, you know, how that works. So it's a combination of that 3D prism finish and also that wave motion belly there. So there's the box there. Yeah, this particular color is PBG, which probably stands for something bluegill. Alright, next one is going to be your yo-zuri, another yo-zuri. This is called the Sashimi. Now, this is called the Sashimi Rattling Vibe. It is, this color is the chameleon color. Okay, the Sashimi range, yeah, the chameleon finish, I should say, is pretty much it changes colors. So they've got these vertical grooves in here that are sort of cut like this. Okay, along the bait. Now they'll spray paint, I think, orange in this direction, so it'll hit these sides here that have been cut that way, and then they'll spray green onto that side that have been sort of cut like that way there. So what happens is, if you can, I don't know how well you can see that in there, but as you're moving that lure, it turns to a green and into an orange there. You can see it more in real life, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so, all right, moving on to the next one. It's going to be my real pick of the lot. You know, I'm really excited about this particular lipless crankbait. It is the Spro Uruku Shad. So this is the Roland Martin Signature Edition. Yeah, the Uruku Shad 75 there. Bit of information on Roland Martin and probably what I haven't even read that, but it's this particular colour is called the Old Glory. What I like about this bait, guys, is the fact that it's really, really well made. It's a tough bait. It's got a very, very nice finish to it. 3D eyes, raised gill plates, etched scales all the way through there. It's even got these little scales that have been stuck on afterwards. So it's really like, oh, it's got a really pronounced lateral line as well. I know you might not be able to see it from there, but it's got a really pronounced lateral line. It has been covered up by these, like I said, these scales, these stuck-on scales that I think Lucky Craft also used, like in their MS series. But yeah, just what impresses me the most about this bait is that it actually costs $6.49 US dollars, which is ridiculous. I think that's really well priced for what you get. So it's got a really nice rattle to it as well, and Gamakatsu hooks as well. So I think all the Spro products have got Gamakatsu. Yeah, it's got a certain sound to it. It's really, really noisy. So yeah, if you want to like piss off fish, this is the way to go. Yeah, no, okay, so moving on to our grip baits or jerk baits. So this is the Gary Yamamoto 10Q jerk bait, if I'm pronouncing that right. It is a suspending model. You're looking, it's going to dive to about 6 to 8 feet, it says here. And there's a bit more information on the back. I think this particular colour is the Clown. Okay, so that's the, you can see it there, so that's the Clown. So Gary Yamamoto, Angry Eyes, signature sort of design that they have with the Yamamoto range. And then if you have a closer look into the eye, you'll actually see their logo of the fish, like, you know, jumping out of the water. It's that logo there. Okay, so moving on to the next one, we've got the Megabass Vision 110 FX Tour Premium. So this particular, you know, you don't really have to go into too much detail about the Megabass stuff. They simply make some of the best lures in the world, and this is arguably one of the best rip or jerk baits that you can actually buy. They come with number 6 Katsuage hooks, and here we go. We've got here a lip that will actually fold up for easy casting as well. But look, I'll go into the details of each of those lures when I do the reviews. That particular colour was actually the, let's have a look, sorry, the Carazeria, yeah, limited. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. And yeah, there's the back of the box there. Alright, next one's going to be the Megabass Vision 110 plus 1. So plus 1 meaning big bib. It is going to dive a little bit lower for you. Okay, so it's pretty much got a similar action to your regular Megabass Vision 110s, but it's going to dive a bit deeper for you. Alright, this particular colour is the Western Clown. Okay, Western Clown. So next one is a bait that I'm real excited about. This is it's pretty famous, this bait. This here is the Megabass Edo Shiner. So instead of being in the shape of more of a minnow shape, it is more of a shiner shape. The name Edo itself is got to do with Yuki Edo. He is the founder of Megabass. He started the company in 1985. This is similar, okay, it's not exactly the same, but it's based off the Vision 110, but it's got a really violent side-to-side action as you twitch it. This, they claim it moves left to right about 30% more than your actual Vision 110. It does have a cupped bill as well. I think that helps, you know, gather up more water as you're ripping it, and it's got larger Katsuage hooks as well. So these are number 4s. All right, real sticky hooks these. Yeah. So talk a bit more about that. like I said when I do the reviews. So I've got a couple more minutes left, guys. I'm going to be as quick as I can with this. Next one's going to be the Storm Arashi. There we go. Storm Arashi square, rattling square 5. So there we go, self-tuning line tie over there, and rotated hook hands. Okay, circuit board lip. So yeah, Storm, I wanted to grab one of them because I find, you know, they're good value for what you pay. They're relatively affordable compared to other manufacturers. Really exciting crankbait here is Spro Fat John 60. Now this is considered their square bill crankbait, even though the bill is not square, it is rounded. But it is their version of a square bill crankbait. That is a circuit board lip. It does have a oval, if you can see there, an oval split ring as well. And a lot of the Spro products are quite flat-sided. Okay, it's just a design that they sort of have. This, it's got really nice big Gamakatsu hooks on it as well, and this one here dives to about 3, you know, 1 to 3 feet, it says here. And now let's have a look. The color is chrome olive, so it's quite a nice. Yeah, I went with this one here. It's quite a nice design there. All right, so next one's going to be your Molix or Molix. Okay. Rattling. So let's have a look. Here we go. It's called the SB Crank 55 Rattling. It's the color is Super IU. So I just wanted to get a Molix crankbait because, you know, I hear some pretty good things about the company. So wanted to try it out. There you go, guys. So check out the packaging there. Really pronounced eyes, like massive eyes on it. So you know, it's not really like 3D gill plates or anything like that. It is 3D eyes, but it's got this certain look to it. Eh? It's quite unique. Looks a little bit different to most of the other crankbaits, which is pretty cool. All right, next one is going to be, I'll move that out of the way. It's going to be your Gary Yamamoto Chikara crankbait. So I've got 3 of them. Now, there's 3 different depths. They run at 3 different depths. So this one here is your shallow diving depth, square bill crankbait, and then you've got your medium, and then you've got a little bit of a deeper running one there as well. So with the colors, I went with a real natural look here. I'm sure that's like a baby bass or something like that. And then the next one, I like your golds. All right, as you go on a bit deeper, or as it gets a little bit harder to see, I suppose, in that lower water column. And I like a really solid black silhouette color. So I mean, underwater, the fish can clearly like see an outline of the fish. Look, whether or not they see how much detail they see, I'm not sure, but I do like my darker lures for bottom. Okay, and of course Gary Yamamoto angry eyes as well, their signature eyes. So here are the boxes for them. So the first one's going to be, this one here is going to be diving to about 2 to 4 feet. This one here is going to be diving to about 4 to 6 feet, and this one here is going to be about 6 to 8 feet. So that here, this here is called, the color is called the black with red flake. Well, that's pretty awesome. And this one here is called the goldfish, and this one here is just, yeah, it's called the baby bass. So there we go, the baby bass. Awesome. So moving on to, I've got 4 more left to do. All right, so this is the Rapala or Rapala. X-Rap Extreme Shad / bait. So the model itself is the XRS8. It's got a range to about 7 to 15 feet. It's about 14 grams. The thing I like about your Rapalas is they simply have got an awesome action. It's something about Rapala lures that they just swim real well. Alright, running out of time, so real quick, got here yo-zuri 3DB mid crank. Alright, and this color here is the bluegill. So that's that 3DB design with the prism design, and then also that wave motion bottom there. Now this one here is an awesome bait. It is a Spro, let's have a look here, Spro Little John DD, so deep dive, massive bill at the front there, gets down to really low water columns. Really sick design. I'm loving this color. It's called the Chartreuse Nasty, and it is too. So yeah, nice big Gamakatsu hook. It'll dive to about 16 to 20 feet, guys. So there you go, and that's the back of the box there for you. All right, lastly is going to be your Gary Yamamoto Tate, is that how you pronounce it? Tate pencil. So yeah, that's a walk the dog style bait. I chose black because I like it when fish are looking up. They see a nice silhouette of a bait fish. So yeah, and the walk the dog style, you know, I'm still getting into that stuff, but I'm liking it already. So yeah, guys, thanks for checking in. If you like my video, click like. Yeah, so stick around for the reviews, but yeah, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.